Hello and welcome, I'm King Gowdy from Saxophone Comprehensive, and in this video we will review the Diodario reed case, the reed storage humidification system. Now there are lots of reed cases out there and different musicians will have their own methods of storing their reeds. Some may store it in an airtight jar with alcohol and that will actually keep the reeds nice and moist and clean. Some may have a container with a sponge in it and it will wet the sponge with either water, original Listerine or hydrogen peroxide, and that will stop the reed from drying out. You can also get some of these cases that will actually tell you when you need to top up the sponge with water because the sponge will actually change color, or there'll be an indicator on the outside of the case. But regardless of what system you use or what case you use, each will have its own set of advantages and disadvantages. Some may not even use a storage device, they'll just use the little plastic containers that you get when you buy the reeds. They'll just use these. Or if you're like me, then you might have a box filled with all of the things to do with the saxophone. So in this box I've got mouthpieces, I've got cork grease, I've got ligatures, and then I've got loads of reeds just dumped in here. And basically what I do is when I'm ready to practice, I will take out a reed, I will use it, and then when I finish with it, I'll wipe it off, put it back in its case, and then dump it back in the box. That is not a good system to have because these reeds can actually stay in the box for a long time before I play it again, and therefore there is a high possibility that mold will actually grow in it and also spread to the other items in this box. And for that reason I bought the product in order to literally clean up my act and obviously to have more control over the reeds that I use. Obviously we should clean our mouthpieces and our reeds regularly, but to have our reeds in a reed case in which the moisture is actually controlled within it, that will actually help us to control the growth of mold and also to prolong the life of our reeds. The reason why I chose this product is because it uses the Boveda two-way humidity control pack. Now this two-way humidity control pack will actually control the moisture within an airtight container. So if you wanted to, you could actually create your own cheaper version. All you need to do is just get an airtight container and then place within the airtight container your reeds in the small little plastic cases which you get when you buy it. So I'm just going to stick 4 of them in here. Then place the humidity control pack in there as well, and then close it. And because it's an airtight container, the humidity pack will actually control the moisture within this container. Now you can buy these humidity packs in bulk, but the Diodario case will just come with just one of them. It will come with the 72% relative humidity pack. The way it works is that the Boveda pack contains a mixture of pure water and salts. When placed in an airtight container, it will control the moisture within the container to the relative humidity written on the pack. When there is too much moisture in the container due to wet reeds being placed in it, then the pack will absorb the moisture. If there is a lack of moisture, which means the reeds may dry out, then the pack will actually release moisture into the case. So the pack works in 2 ways to maintain the ideal environment for the reeds. By the way, the pack can also be used to keep other organic materials from drying out, like tobacco and other food products, and they come in different relative humidity percentages, which will create an environment with more or less moisture depending on the percentage that you buy. The higher the percentage, the more moisture there is. The pack starts off soft and flexible, but will harden towards the end of its lifespan, about 2 or 3 months, depending on the environment that it has to control. When it starts to become solid and there is not much soft spots left in it, then it's time to replace it. So let's look at how the Boveda packs are used within the Diodario reed case. The humidity pack which comes with this product is sealed in a Diodario plastic wrapper. Once you take it out, it will start working immediately. There is no process to activate it. The pack has a membrane which will allow water vapor to go through it, so do not tear or pierce the Boveda humidity pack. The case is airtight and can store 8 clarinet or saxophone reeds of any type, 4 on one side and 4 on the other. The surface that the reed sits on is grooved to prevent warping of the reed, and each reed slot is numbered to help you organize your reeds. There is an elastic band to keep the reeds in place. Here I have my tenor reeds on one side and my outer reeds on the other. The Boveda pack is secured in the case by sliding it under these 3 clips. The reed case is compact and so contains less air within it, which means that the Boveda pack doesn't have to work too hard to control the environment within the case. The advantages of this case are that I have all my reeds together in one place. It keeps my reeds in an environment of ideal moisture and so contributes to prolonging the life of the reeds since they do not completely dry out. Each reed slot is numbered so I can organize my reeds, whether that is to play them in rotation or to put them in the order of which plays best. The disadvantages are that it comes with only one humidity pack, which will need replacing after a time. It doesn't come with any elastic band replacements, and lastly, there are cheaper alternatives to storing your reeds. But if you decide not to replace the humidity pack, it is still a nice case to store and protect your reeds in. Also, when buying the humidity packs, it may be cheaper to buy the Boveda packs rather than the Diodario Reed Vitalizer replacement packs. So even though the moisture within the case is being controlled, you're still going to have to clean your reeds and you're still going to have to clean the case. Some have even suggested that before you put the reeds back in the case, you should leave them out for a little bit so that they can dry off a little bit, and that way you will reduce the amount of moisture that's found within the case. Now let me say thank you for watching this video, and if you found it helpful and informative, then obviously give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And if you're not yet a subscriber, then consider subscribing to this channel. And if you have a reed storage system that you feel is very good, then let us know what it is in the comments. I do want to try out the Rejuvenate. I heard that that's a good reed storage system, and so hopefully I will do a review about that shortly. So I shall see you soon. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.